Good day everyone, welcome to CodeVerse. My name is Harrison. Now if this is your first time of coming to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. CodeVerse is a channel that offers you educative technology contents. So if you are looking out to become a web designer, a web developer, please you follow us through our videos, and we promise to deliver to you useful contents that you need. So we're a team of instructors with different skills. So what we do is we come from time to time to give you guidelines, to give you tips and tutorials that are very important. Now in our last video we talked about the walkthrough of the WordPress interface. So by now you must have learned how to install WordPress on your server. Then you've also seen about the interface of the WordPress and how the WordPress dashboard looks like. And I believe that by now you must have seen the post section, the page section, the themes and the plugins as well. So please, if you have not watched that particular video, please go back to our channel and look for that video and watch it, where I showed you about the interface of WordPress. Please, if you have any question relating to any of our videos, please always leave a comment on any of the videos that you are having confusion or you have any question, and we'll be glad to respond to your questions. Now in today's video I would be showing you on how you can make posts and create pages, how you can create posts and pages on your WordPress dashboard. So right now this is my WordPress dashboard. So you can see right now that it has a post here, which is the default post that came during WordPress installation. It also have a sample page that came with WordPress when we were installing it. So what you're going to do is you head over to your dashboard. I showed you how you can access your administrator's dashboard. So when you visit your domain, you put /wp-admin. Then from there you can be able to put in the WordPress login details. So you can see it brings you up to this particular place where you put in the username or the email address while you were installing the WordPress, and then you go ahead and put in your password. Then you click on login. Now when you log into your dashboard, you can see now that this is our dashboard right now. Now let me view the websites. Alright, so we'll be starting on how we can publish posts first. Let's look at how we can make posts and pages on WordPress. Now the posts are the articles that your visitors actually come to read whenever they visit your website or whenever they visit your blog, whichever one. So those are the posts. They come, they read the articles, the content there. Those are, and they can leave comments as well. So to make a post on your WordPress, what you do is you head over to post. You can see post here by this left side. Then you click on all posts. Now when you click on all posts, you'll be able to see a list of all the posts that you have made on the website, both the ones that are published and the ones you've put on draft and the ones you have actually deleted that are still on trash. So you can see now that this is the default post that we have here right now. So if I want to delete this, I'll just go ahead and put it on trash. I'll click on trash. Now by the time I delete it, the post will no longer be on the website. You can see now that it's no longer on the website. So to create a new post, you go ahead and you click on add new post. Now you click on add new post. Okay, now this one here is block editor. We also have the classic editor. The classic editor, we have the block editor. So whichever one you want to use. If you are not familiar, if you are not okay with this block editor, then you can also use a classic editor, which that one is very okay to use. So to do that, I would close this particular place. I will go back. We're not going to use this kind of editor, so I will go back. Then right now I will go to plugins. I want to install a classic editor. I will go to plugins, then I'll click on add new. Then this is the classic editor plugin. Please, in subsequent video I'll be explaining in details about plugins and themes. So I will install this plugin, then I will also activate this plugin as well. Alright, so I will go back to my post, then I'll click on add new post. Alright, so you can see now this is a classic editor here. We just have you can see the editing panel here. Now when you are making a post or page on WordPress, there are things you need to consider. The first thing you need to take note of is the post title. The post title. What will be the title of the post? And you put that post title in this particular place here. So this is where you write out the title of the post. So let's say how to make posts and pages on WordPress. So this is the title. You can, whichever way you want to put it, whether it's in capital letter or small letter, whichever way you prefer. So this is where you put in your title. Now when you click on the outside area, a permalink will be given to you. So this permalink is the link, the direct link to this particular post. So by the time we publish it, with this link, it will take us directly to this post. Now the second thing you will need to take note of before while making a post is you need to take note of what post category. Now post category in WordPress, we have two taxonomy. What is taxonomy? Taxonomy is what we use to group post and post types. You use it to group your post. Maybe you are grouping it in different categories. That is what this taxonomy is all about. And there are two taxonomy in WordPress, and that is the categories and tags. Categories and tag, they are the two main taxonomy of WordPress. So now what are categories? Now categories are meant to group your post orderly in a broad, in a wider manner. Now for instance, now you think of them as the general topic or the table of contents for your WordPress sites. For example, a news website could have categories for articles like world news, local news, weather, sports. Now all these are category. For instance, you have a news website. Now under your news website, there are other categories, other broad categories which you can include. That could be like world news, local news, weather, or sports news. So whichever category fits into the broader website you are working on, all those are what we call the category. The same thing applies. For instance, maybe you have a relationship website. So your relationship website could have different categories like marriage, singles, dating, and so many other categories that you feel that belongs to that particular website. So you can see here that when you are making a post, you need to know, or you need to decide which particular category does this particular post fall into. So if you are making a post that has to do with sports, so that sports category, that sports that you are about posting, does it fall into local sports or international sports? Does it fall into FIFA? Does it fall into UEFA? Does it fall into Premier League? So you need to now know the categories you are creating for that particular post that you are making. So that is what a category is all about. So every post on WordPress must have a category, and if you don't assign a category to any post, then WordPress will automatically assign it to uncategorized. Just as you can see here, WordPress will automatically put it on uncategorized. So it is now left for you now to create a category for that particular post. So that is what category is all about. So right now, to create a category, you just, after you have put your post title, you just scroll down to where we have this category section. You can see this category section. Now before that, all this particular thing, this place, you can drag it and put them whichever place you want. You can put them here, you can drag it, you can move them to whichever way you want. You can still put them here if you want that. So but by default it's in this place. So right now you see this place, we have categories. Right now we just have the default uncategorized. So to create a new category, you just go ahead and click on add new category. So right now I'm going to add a category called WordPress. Now when you've done that, you click on add new category. Add new category. Now you can see now that we have added a new category. Now we also have what we call subcategory. Now subcategories are the minor categories that is under the main category. That is what subcategory is all about. So for instance, now there's a category that is under this WordPress, which is related to this post that I want to make. What I can do is that I will still create the categories. For instance, let me say post. So then under this parent category means the main category. I will click it, then I will now put it on WordPress. Then I will click on add new category. So that is to say that this post is under WordPress category and it has a subcategory which is post. So by saying this, WordPress happens to be the main category, then post is the subcategory. So that is how you add post to your you add categories to your post. Now the next thing you need to take note of while posting is the post tag. Now the post tag is not really the same as the category, though there is one among the taxonomy, because we have two categories and tags. Now tags, they give more description about that particular post. They give more description about that particular post you are making. Now the difference is that in categories can have many or multiple posts that are related to a particular category, but tag is just related to that particular post you are making. So it's quite different from the category. So you think of it as your site index word. They focus on specific detail about your content rather than the overall theme of that website. Now for instance, if you feed a post under the book review category, then you could assign tags like fiction, misery, and so many others. So now, unlike the categories, tags, they are not hierarchy. They are not in hierarchy format, no, and it is also not required. So meaning that tags are not really required when you are making your post, but categories are required. And if you don't put a category for a particular post, then WordPress will automatically assign it to uncategorized. But it is not the same way with tag. Tags are not required, they are not mandatory, they are not compulsory. So do you get that now? So in this case, to add tag to your post, to this particular post we are making, so you just scroll down to where we have tags here, then you can now add tag. Let me just put post, then I'll click on add. Then I can add another one, pages, then I'll click on add. So basically, these are the detail about this particular post that I am making. Now having a look at that now, we look at the next thing you need to take note of, which is the post image. That is the image that comes with the post. So to add in an image to your post, you just scroll down to where we have featured image. You click on featured image. Then you select, right now I don't have any image here, so I'll just go ahead and I'll upload an image. So I'll upload an image. So let me upload this. So you can see that right now. See the way I uploaded the image. So once it's complete, then I can be able to insert it as a featured post. So if it's a featured image, the image is what appears first before the people start reading the content of the post. So we click on set featured image. So now the image has been set. So the last thing you need to take note of is the post content. So the post content is the details about the post. That is the post itself, the write-up itself, the article itself. So this is where you put in the article. So it has all these formatting tools, like the paragraph where you can put it heading. It has bold, italics, and all these bullet numbering and the alignment tools, just like you have in your Microsoft Word. So right now you can just get your post. So let me copy this, for instance. Now I will just post it here. So I've pasted my post. So right now I can start the formatting. For instance, now I want this to be at the center. I will highlight it. So I'll just highlight it or select, then I will put it as center. Then if I want to increase the size, I can just make it heading 2 or heading 1. You can see that right now. So if I also want to change the color, I have this toggle, toolbar toggle. So I can just click here, then I'll see other tools. So you see text color here, so I can change the text color. So whichever one. So the same thing applies to all this. I can make them bold. Once I highlight it, then I can make it bold. Then we also have the numbering, there is the numbering and the bullet points. So whichever way you want to format your content, you can do it from this particular place we see here. So now when you are done with the formatting and all that, you just go ahead to publish it. So if you want to publish, you click on this publish button. If you also want to save it as draft, you click on this save draft. Then if you want to also schedule it, for instance, you want to schedule it, you click this edit, publish immediately, you click edit. Then from here you'll be able to schedule it to the particular day that you want that post to be published. Then we'll go ahead and we'll click on publish. If you want to preview it to see how the post is going to appear, you preview it first before you publish. So you click on publish. Alright, so now the post has been published. So now let's preview our website and see. Alright, you can see that right now. You can see now that the post has been published, and this is the title of the post, as well as this is the featured image that we added, and this is the post excerpt. The excerpt is talking about a very short part of the post. It will not bring out the whole post at once, no, until you go ahead and you click on the post, on the title, then before you can see the whole content about that particular post. So you can see that right now. So this is the post. Then this as well is the tag that we the categories that we added, and this is the tag that we added. Then this is the comment section as well. Alright, so we have seen how to make a post. Now nevertheless, you can still attach an image in the middle of your content, in the middle of your post. So to do that, for instance, we want to put an image in this place here. So we'll click here, then we'll go ahead and we'll click on add media. So you see add media here. Then you click on upload to upload an image from your gallery. Alright, wait for it to complete. Alright, the image has been uploaded, so you click on insert into post. So now the image will be inserted here. Take for instance, you want to adjust the setup, so you click on it, then you can put it at the center. You can also increase the sizing of the image as well, so you can see that. Then this particular write-up here you see is called the image caption. The image, and a caption is like a short description about an image. So this is the caption. You can delete it or you can put in a caption or edit the caption that is there. So rest everything is fine. You click on updates. Then by the time you refresh the website, the post itself, you're going to see that particular image. You can see the image and you can also see the caption of the image. So now let's head over to how we can create page. So now let's go back to the home page of our website. So this is the home page of our website, and we have a demo page here already that came with the WordPress while we were installing. So to create our own page, there are also some certain things you need to take note of. The same way you also took note of some certain things while creating a post. So those things you take note of while creating a post is also the same thing you take note of while creating your page. Now the page is different from the post. Now to create a page, we have pages like About Us, Contact Us, Our Services, and other kind of pages that you want. So you go ahead and you click on Pages. Now when you click on Pages, you can see now that this page privacy policy is in draft, it's on draft, and that is why it is not appearing on the site. So this sample page is what we have here. If I want to delete it, I can put it on trash. Then if I refresh the site, the page will no longer be there. So let's create a page. We go ahead and click on Add New. So right now let's give a page About Us. So you can see that right now, About Us. So we also have you may also want to put a featured image, but it's not really necessary. So from here now you can now type in the About Us, the page itself, just the same way we did on post. So for instance, I want to paste this right now. Then rest everything is fine. I will go ahead and I will click on Publish. Alright, so the page has been created, About Us. Then if I preview the site, I can see now that About Us page has been created. If I also want to create another one, for instance, I want to create Our Services. Now let me paste this content there. Then I will click on Publish. Now let me refresh the site. You see now that Our Services has been added here. Though there are some things that even after creating the page, it may not just show up like that. You need to now know how to add it to the front page of your site using the menu bar. Alright, so now we have created these pages. So once you open it, you can see the About Us right now. This is the About Us. Then this is actually the link of the About Us. So when you send this link to somebody, once they click on it, it will take them directly to this particular page. So this is what we call the perma link. So do you get that? So right now we have been able to look at how we can create posts and pages. We have also seen what is categories and what are tags, and we have also seen what are the post caption, that is the image caption and all that. So I believe at this stage you now know how you can create a page for your site and how you can create a post for your WordPress website. So in our subsequent videos, we'll be looking at how we can install themes and plugins, how we can know about themes and plugins, so that we'll be able to know what we are installing and what we are not installing. So please stay tuned to this channel, and I promise that this WordPress class will be an educative and interesting one for you. And don't miss out on any of our videos, because all our videos are very useful and are very educative. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, I would like you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so that anytime we post new videos, you'll be the first to get these videos. And make sure you like and share this video to your friends and families. Please, if you have any question, please do well to leave a comment, and we'll be glad to respond to all your questions. I remain Harrison, and I would like to see you on our next video tutorial. Bye.